The 2019 Cricket World Cup is a cricketing tournament that will be held in England and Wales from May 30th to July 14th. The opening ceremony will be held the day before the first game on the 29th of May. The games will be 50 overs long. 48 games will be played throughout the tournament. 10 warm-up games will be played with each team playing 2 each. The games start on the 24th of May and end on the 28th of May. Ten teams are participating in this year's World Cup, down from 14 in 2015. England qualified automatically as hosts, and Australia, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, New Zealand and South Africa qualified because of their ICC ODI Championship rankings. The ICC ODI Championship is a ranking system based on all one-day international games. They use a mathematical formula to work out which team is currently the best. Australia is the all-time leader, spending 141 months at number 1, but England currently sits on top of the list. The 8 highest-ranked teams automatically qualify for the World Cup. The West Indies and Afghanistan qualified by finishing as the top 2 teams in the ICC Cricket World Cup qualifier. The ICC Cricket World Cup qualifier is a tournament in which the top 2 teams go through to the World Cup. It was held in Zimbabwe in March 2018. 10 teams participated in the tournament. The West Indies, Ireland, UAE, Netherlands and Papua New Guinea made up Group A, while Zimbabwe, Scotland, Afghanistan, Nepal and Hong Kong competed in Group B. The top 3 teams from both groups advanced to a Super Sixes round robin, where Afghanistan and the West Indies advanced to the World Cup. The 2 teams that finished 9th and 10th in the tournament were relegated to Division 2 and lost their ODI status. The structure of the tournament has changed since the 2015 edition, where teams played a round robin in 2 different pools and the top 4 from each group advanced to the quarterfinals. This year teams will all be in one big group where they will all play each other and the top 4 will advance to the semi-finals. This structure was previously used at the 1992 World Cup, but then scrapped for the 1996 World Cup. Surprisingly, no teams will be making their World Cup debuts in this edition. This is only the 3rd time that this has occurred in 12 World Cups. The table shows how many games the team has played, won, lost, tied, and games with no result. The teams are ranked on points, and if they can't be separated based on points, then they will be ranked on net run rate. The 48 World Cup games are played across 11 different grounds in England and Wales. Bristol County Ground, Edgbaston, Headingley, Lords, Old Trafford, Riverside Ground, Taunton County Ground, the Oval, the Rose Bowl, Trent Bridge, and 1 ground in Wales, Sophia Gardens. These 11 grounds are spread across 10 cities and towns across England and Wales: Birmingham, Bristol, Chester-le Street, Leeds, London, Manchester, Nottingham, Southampton, Taunton and Cardiff. Every cricketing team that plays one-day international cricket is ranked by the ICC. These rankings give insights into who is the best team in the world. They are each given a rating based on their current form. Coincidentally, the 10 teams that are participating in the World Cup make up the top 10 teams in the rankings. England is currently at number 1, followed by India, then South Africa. All 48 matches will be spread across 16 of the world's best umpires and 6 of the world's best match referees: Alim Dar, Kumar Dharmasena, Maria Erasmus, Chris Gaffney, Ian Gould, Richard Illingworth, Richard Kettleborough, Nigel Long, Bruce Oxenford, Sundaram Ravi, Paul Rifle, Rod Tucker, Joel Wilson, Michael Goff, Paul Wilson, Chris Broad, David Boone, Andy Pycroft, Jeff Crow, Richie Richardson. $10 million will be given out throughout the duration of the tournament. The winner will receive $4 million. The runner-up will receive $2 million. The two losing semi-finalists will receive $800,000. And the 6 teams that get eliminated in the league stage will each receive $100,000. As a bonus, every time a team wins a game in the league stage, they receive an additional $40,000. The total prize money is down from $10,225,000 in 2015. Before ODI cricket, only Test cricket was played. In the early 1960s, some English county teams started to play a shorter format of the game, which lasted only one day. This format grew in popularity within England. A 4-team knockout competition grew into a 20-team competition across the UK. In the late 1970s, Kerry Packer established World Series cricket. World Series cricket was a 50-over format which introduced coloured uniforms, the white ball, and matches played at night. Prior to this, balls had only been red, uniforms had only been white, and matches only played at day. World Series cricket had multiple camera angles and microphones closer to the action to enhance the television viewing experience. The first game that included these qualities was a game between Western Australia and the West Indies at VFL Park in Melbourne, Australia. World Series cricket was very popular across the cricketing world, which prompted the ICC to start thinking of a World Cup. The first Cricket World Cup started on the 7th of June 1975 in England. The cup was officially called the Prudential Cup after the main sponsor. The Prudential Cup consisted of 60-over games played at day with a red ball and white kit. Only 3 World Cups included 60-over games, the rest all included 50-over games. Only 8 teams participated in that edition of the tournament. That number has fluctuated throughout the years, with 8 remaining the lowest amount of teams in a World Cup, and a high of 16 teams in 2007. Since the beginning of the tournament, Australia has been the most successful team, with 5 titles, including 3 in a row. India, West Indies and Pakistan being the next best with 2 titles each.